Hey guys, it's Megan and I just got done filming this look here. This is a look that I did for spring. It's a lot lighter and less dramatic than I'm usually used to, but of course I'm super extra, so I just had to throw a little bit of glitter there in the inner corner. This is just a super easy look that I feel like anyone could do. All you have to do is blend shadows onto your lid. It's not hard at all. It's just like an orange to pink gradient kind of ombre look, and I feel like it's perfect for spring. So yeah, if you guys would like to see how I did this look and see all the products I used, then stick around for the video. Okay, so I've already done my right eye off camera just so that this video doesn't become like an hour long. So I'm just going to start off by priming my eyelid with Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and then going over it with my Airspun Loose Face Powder. Then I'm just going over that with my Airspun Loose Face Powder. This just helps to ensure that there's no creasing and gives the eyeshadows a nice base to blend into. Okay, so as my first transition shade, I'm just going to be taking this light orange shade from the Morphe 350 palette and then dusting that all over the crease and blending it out. And to do this, I'm using a Morphe M441 brush, which is just a big fluffy blending brush. Then I'm going to be going in with this slightly darker shade just to add some definition and help to add to a nice gradient. After that, I'm going to use my BH Cosmetics Blush Neutrals palette and just take this satin finish pink color here. It's just kind of like a nude pink color and it'll really help to blend the orange into the pink. Then after that, I'm going to be taking this blushed pink shade down here. Pretty sure it's a blush, but honestly, it's a perfect shade on the eyes for spring, so I'm going to use it anyways. And then using an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, I'm just going to pack that onto the lid. I'm just going to spray a little bit of my Urban Decay makeup setting spray onto the brush before I add any more to help it, well, come on. So I'm just going to spray a little bit of that onto the brush before I use it to help the pigmentation stick out. And then just to finish off the upper eyelid, I'm just going to take the shade Love Letter from the Modern Renaissance palette. I've yet to make a tutorial where I don't use this shade, and I obviously love it considering that I've already hit pan. But I'm just going to barely take just a little bit of that on there and then tap off the excess and just lightly put it onto just the lid. And I'm going to start that at the lower lash line and then just blend it upwards, which will help to make that nice gradient effect that we're going for with this look. And then going back in with that Morphe M441 brush, I'm just going to blend it all out. And after I'm done with the upper eyelid, I'm just going to take my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, draw a triangle under my eye, and then blend that out using a beauty blender. When you get towards the outer corner of the eye, you just want to draw a straight line, and then that'll help to give the eyeshadow a super cut and clean look. Please excuse my disgusting beauty blender. Then to set the concealer, I'm going to use my Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder and just dust that underneath the eyes where the concealer is. And then I'm just going to dust that bake off right away. I only like to let it stay if I know I'm going to be outside for a really long time, or if there's any chance that I'm just going to sweat my makeup off, but not today, sis. Then going back in with the Blush Neutrals palette, I'm going to take this same blush pink that I used on my lid and dust that underneath the lower lash. And I'm just using an e.l.f. blending brush for that. Then to help blend that out, I'm going to use this hot pink shade up here, which will just add a nice pop of color for spring. And then just to add some extra definition, I'm going to go back in with Love Letter from the Modern Renaissance palette. And then this is just the brush that came with the Modern Renaissance palette. The end here is like a firm, just sort of eyeshadow brush. And it's really good for smoking out underneath the crease, so that's what I'm going to use. After that, I'm going to use this off-white shade from the Morphe 350 palette and just put that underneath my brow bone. And for that, I'm just going to use a Morphe B19 brush. After that, I'm going to do the glitter in my inner corner. I'm going to use the NYX Liquid Crystal Liner, and this one's gold. And I'm just going to put that where I'm going to be putting the glitter. And then using the same Morphe B19 brush as just before, I'm just going to tap that over that. I would recommend using glitter glue for this, but I'm out, and I went to Ulta to buy a new one the other day. They were also out. Up next, I'm gonna do my lashes, but before I do that, I'm gonna do a super thin line of Kat Von D liquid liner. This is the tattoo liner in the shade Trooper. This might be kind of tricky because it's hard to make a super thin line, but I don't want the line to be seen past my eyelashes. This is just so that you can't really see where the eyelashes are on my eye. It just kind of helps them to blend in. So just be super careful and super slow. I know you can get it. And then I'm going to be using the Kiss lashes in Gala. These are the faux mink lashes, and I like them a lot because I don't like to use real mink. I try to use cruelty-free brands as much as possible. I'm not the best about it, but real mink lashes are definitely not cruelty-free, so I've been using these, and I've got to say, for $5, pretty impressed.
The glue gets all over the place.
Okay, so after the eyelash is glued on, I'm just going to go over with a coat of mascara to help it blend into the real eyelashes. I'm using the Buxom, if that's how you pronounce it, mascara. This is a really great mascara that I've been using for a long time, and I got this little mini one for free in the little Sephora gift that you get when you get a certain amount of points, but I love it. Then after the mascara, I just like to pinch my eyelashes together, which just helps them to look more natural and help them blend into the real eyelashes better. And then after that, I'm just going to line my waterline using this NYX white eyeliner. Then after that, I'm going to do bottom mascara. I'm actually just going to use this L'Oreal Telescopic mascara instead because it has a super thin brush, whereas the other one has a really thick applicator. Okay, and then after that, it's time to move on to contouring. I'm not going to go too crazy into the contouring process because in a couple of my last videos, I've gone super in depth with it, so I'll just make sure to link those down below. For contour today, I'm going to be using my favorite contour kit ever, the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Kit. Then I'm going to use this brand new brush that I just got from Sephora. It's called the Multitasker Contour Brush, and it's super like stiff and thin, and so it creates a really defined contour in the hollows of your cheeks. Then to clean up that contour, I'm going back in with the Airspun Loose Face Powder, and I'm just going to dust that underneath my contour using a beauty blender. And then as soon as I'm done with that, I'm going to dust off the excess. Then to contour my nose, I'm going to use a Morphe M164 brush, which is made for contouring your nose. It's just a stiff, thin, sort of long brush that works perfect for getting in there and contouring the sides of your nose. I'm just gonna set the sides of my nose, again using the Airspun Loose Face Powder. I obviously love this shit. It's only like $8 and it really sets any liquid foundation and gives it a perfect finish. While that sets, I'm gonna dust this lighter yellow shade from the NYX Contour Kit. I usually use the one from the Shade and Light Contour Kit, but I used it all. I'm just gonna dust that underneath my eyes to help brighten them up, make me look wide awake, because we all know I'm not. And then I'm just gonna dust off the excess. And for highlight today, I'm gonna be using this highlight in the shade Stunner from the Tarte Amazonian Clay Tarteist Pro Glow Highlight and Contour Kit. It's just a really pretty champagne color. It's so pigmented, I love it. And then going back in with my Morphe B19 brush, I'm just going to dust a small line of that highlight down the middle of my nose. And don't forget to highlight your Cupid's bow. And on my lips today, I'm going to be using NYX Lingerie in the shade Push Up. NYX is really bad about labeling the names of their products sometimes, but I'll include the name in the down bar below. I'm not usually used to using nude shades. I'm usually one to use dark shades of lipstick, but for spring I just feel like it's perfect to use a nude pink, and it's pretty much the only time when I feel like it's acceptable on my face. This color is so pretty though. I think I'm just not used to wearing light shades. I need to buy more. And then the last thing to do is to clean up the lips because I don't have any lip liner. So I'm going to be using my Maybelline FitMe concealer and a Morphe M421 brush. I also forgot to mention to highlight the brow bone, I'm going to use the same highlighter from the Tarteist Pro Glow palette. Okay, you guys, so that's going to be the finished look. I hope you guys like it a lot. It's a lot different than things that I usually do because I'm really used to doing really dark lipstick and really dramatic eyeshadow looks, but this one's a lot more simple and it took a lot less time, so I'm a big fan of that. I think this is just a great look for spring. It's fast, it's easy, I feel like anyone could do it because of how simple it is to do the eyeshadows, but I'm actually really digging this lip color and I like the way it looks on my face, so maybe I'll be doing more looks like this for you guys. I don't know, you guys should let me know down in the comments below if you like this look. Also let me know what other looks you guys would like to see or any other videos. I'm open to suggestions. I post makeup tutorials and covers all the time and I would love it if you would stick around by just hitting subscribe below this video. My heart would appreciate it so much. It helps me out seriously so much and it'll just notify you whenever I post a video. So yeah, thank you guys so much again for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe below this video and I will see you guys next week. Bye!